So, I was in the mood for a card battler. Sometimes you feel the urge for something, a little taste of something. And I really like the combination of kind of luck and skill. It's about as close to gambling as I really like to get. Seriously, guys, don't gamble. It's a mug's game. Pure gambling is not worth it. But actual card battlers, those can be actually deeply satisfying and deeply enjoyable. And I never realized that kind of when I got into gaming, I didn't get the allure, and I've been looking at them lately, and I've been enjoying them a lot more. So I was very pleased to see this game, a sort of a cozy little card battler, sitting in my list of the place where I pick up games to show you guys to review. And this is called Decadence, and it's by Checkered Ink, and it's a celebration actually of there being 10 Checkered Ink for 10 years. They have also a bundle of 110 of their other games. That's amazing, bravo guys. And they also have a funds pack, so I guess they do art assets as well. So obviously they've been around for a while. They've done this for a while, so I'm going to be a little more harsh in my critiques than I usually am. But let's jump in and have a look at the gameplay, and then we can talk about that later. So the characters in this game are basically their characters from their other, I assume, popular games. So we have this lady with sharp ears. Sorry, I don't know the characters because I haven't played any of their other games. Who's called Beat, and she seems to be the host and the narrator. I don't know if this is representative of one of the developers, something like that. It'd be nice to know. This is Gamblertron, who is the easiest to defeat. As you can see, I have already played and defeated him, and he looks like a character. Then we have Jarrow Boss, who seems to be a very aggressive rabbit. We have Izzy Buzzspeck, who is all about the gold, I see. It's very polished looking. We have Mason Zane, who claims to have skill and luck. I don't know if that actually means that the game will be biased a bit against us to give him more luck, as it were. And then we have a mysterious character who we can't see until we defeat all the others to unlock him. People who know these games and this dev house might be able to recognize him from the silhouette. I don't know. I don't, because I don't know. So let's jump in and have a look at Gamblertron's offerings, just so I can show you the gameplay quickly. I don't think I'll play a full game. I don't think I'll need to. But let's look at the dev board, and then we can talk about this game from the critique side. Gameplay first. Right, so we are given the deck. This is our playing space. This is the opponent's side. This is our side. We have 3 stats that we need to track. We have hearts. If some of the cards that we use can attack hearts, so if we manage to burn down the enemy's hearts to 0, we win, and if they burn us down to 0, we lose, obviously. Then we have stars, which is like a currency. Some cards give us stars, and some consume stars to do, I suppose, more powerful attacks. So that's the that's the mechanic there. And then we have gold, and sort of our goal is to try and collect 20 gold before our opponent collects 20 gold. What the cards do, as you can see, this one actually steals 2 gold from the enemy, but he doesn't have any yet, so it'd be a bit of a waste to play that card. Then what we do is we get up to 3 new cards per turn, and we're given a starting set of 3, so I'll gain 2 more when I draw here, and then we play them, and then the opponent gets the same and plays them as a standard card battler rules. So let's draw and have a look. Right, so what have we got for our first hand? These ones with a little infinity symbol get put into here, like this. I'm going to just put this match 3-1 into here, and it stays there until something affects it in some way. But if I manage to get all 3 of these, I'll get 6 gold. I don't know if that means per turn or just once off, and then I need to replace them. I don't know. We can make the enemy discard their hand, which is a pretty powerful card. And we can do the Roram card, which is obviously mirror backwards, which copies the effect from the enemy card. I mean, that could be amazing or that could be terrible. But I'm going to play that just to see what it does. And I'm going to indulge in a little bit of madness and smack the enemy's hand. If he's got a bad hand, it'll be to my loss, but let's do it anyway. So get rid of all of his cards and end the turn, and we'll see what he comes up with. He does 2 damage to me, he gains 2 gold, and I didn't see what that last one was. Anyway, whoops, okay, I've drawn. I can pay 2 stars to heal. I don't understand when or how you use that. I can gain gold for each of my cards, so I need to hang on to that till I use it. Let me steal his 2 gold. Let me hit him for some damage. And I'm going to hang on to those for the moment. I don't want to spend them just yet. Actually, let me spend that one just to put it in the offing there. I don't understand how we use that. Can we just click it at any point? It's weird. Anyway, so let us end the turn and see what happens. And then it's the last turn I'm going to play, just to show you the guys the mechanics. Alright, so he's done horrible damage to me there. I don't know why he got to do an extra 2. Alright, and he's got the match 3. So yeah, got the urges to keep on playing, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to rather tell you guys to come and play. And that is all the gameplay I'm going to show. So if you are just here for the gameplay, thank you for watching, and please leave a like and a comment and a subscribe, because leaving halfway through the video actually damages the engagement, but those things will replenish it, so you'll undo your own damage. And while you're about it, teach YouTube that you like to watch gaming videos by engaging with the gaming video, and obviously it'll boost my channel a little bit, so I would appreciate it. So yeah, like, subscribe, and leave those comments in. I want to hear from you guys. Quite aside from the engagement, I want to hear from you. So thank you to all those of you who leave me nice messages. So let's have a look at the critique of this. So yeah, if you guys aren't here for the critique, thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and don't forget the link to this game is in the comments, well, in the description rather. Right, so yeah, my first immediate critique is, let's just reload this so we can go back to the main menu, is that there are very few quality of life controls. I didn't realize for a long time that there actually is a mute sound. Unfortunately, it mutes all of the sound, not just the things. It just turns all the sound off. And I gotta say, I mean, after 10 years, you think you guys have a standard way of just putting the quality of life sound controls in. You know, where are your volume controls? Where's the ability to turn the music off but keep the other game sounds? All those kinds of things. Like, why is this the sole quality of life control in your 10-year celebration game? What is going on here? I was disappointed. Well, at first I thought there just weren't any sound controls at all, and I was going to have a rant about that. Then I saw this little musical thing there, clicked on it, and it's the same as muting the tab. So yeah, sound quality of life sound controls is my first critique and recommendation. Let's give the players a little bit more power. This isn't for a game jam or anything. There's no real intro setting any kind of storyline up. I don't know if there's kind of room for one in this. I know this is more of a celebratory thing. It says characters and locations and items all based on games and fonts they released over the last decade. And can you wrap a storyline in there? Yeah, probably. Is it worth it? I don't know. It would make the game a little bit more interesting, I think, to have some depth into it, to give the player some kind of agency to pursue. But is it necessary? No, not really. I like to see story. I think it helps pull players in because of the immersion. The UI is absolutely fine, except I didn't realize that was a mute button for a while. I didn't even kind of notice it. I just thought it was background, that she was musical. It could do with some polish, some more depth. I don't know if this is just a release and discard type game, but hopefully some work is done on it to spruce it up a bit. I would like to see. The sounds while they were on, well, the music was a bit relentless, but it was pleasant enough, and there were the sounds of cards shuffling and all of that kind of thing. So yeah, the sounds were fine. The sounds were fine. The music was too much, and I can't just turn the music off. So yeah, other than that, the sounds were fine. The art is stunning. There's very, very cute kind of hand-drawn styles, lovely, interesting sounding characters. I wouldn't know much about them. I suppose it depends on playing their other games. Hopefully this makes people go and play the other games. But yeah, either way, I like the art. I like the way the game looks. I found it very comfortable. I like this idea of get all the assets from your other games and pile them into a card game just to show them off a bit. I think that works really well. Yeah, which kind of brings us down to the kind of the immersion, the game feeling. I mean, and mechanically the game was fine. I liked all the things. Actually, no, I do have a major complaint there. If I play, and there are cards that I don't particularly want. For example, say I don't want this match 3 card. I want to throw it away. I can't do that. I can't get rid of a card. I can't discard it into the pile, even if it means playing the card, in quotes, playing it into the pile. That should be possible. I should be able to get rid of cards, because if I have a number of cards that I really don't want to use, then I get less cards than the thing. So either I have to sacrifice in some way, or lose a card, or waste it, and it might do damage to me. It might be a negative thing for me. Is that really a fun part of the gameplay? Do you really have to spend a card and actually use the card's ability, despite it possibly being negative, just to get rid of it? Why can I not play a card into the pile? Why is there not a discard step where I can at least get rid of, if I only want to play one card and I want to get rid of 2 others because I don't want to see them anymore, all I can do is play the one card, and then I only get 1 new card at the end of the next turn. And really, I understand that it might be part of the gameplay, part of the balancing mechanics or whatever, but it feels like it's constraining me, it's restricting me. It felt uncomfortable. It doesn't feel like I'm playing this game to the best of the ability that the luck allows me. So I don't like that. I don't like that it prevents me from discarding cards that I don't want to see. And really, that's the gameplay mechanic that I disliked the most. The rest of it was absolutely fantastic. I liked I like these sort of infinity card things. I like the kinds of cards. I like the graphics. I like everything else in the mechanism. I like the 3 different stats that we can play around. And the cards had interesting mechanics on them with interesting strategies and things like that. Just let me discard some of them. Give me a discard phase where after I finish playing the cards, then I can discard any I don't want to play, and that opens me up to being able to play for more cards and seeing more of the game as it goes on, more strategies to play. So yeah, that's my biggest critique. So just to go through the critiques, the first one was where are the quality of life controls. The second was, why can I not discard cards that I don't want? Why is that not a game mechanic? And the third one is, there's no real story or emotion behind it. I don't know who my character is, what the context is here. I'm guessing that this is a quick throwaway game, or at least a game that didn't want to spend too much dev time into. I think it could do with a bit more dev time to polish it up a bit. And that's it, really. That's all the critiques I have. I think despite my critiquing, this is a really, really good game, and I do recommend you come and play it. And I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. That's all I have to say about that. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.